So September 3rd, 1989, um, my mom comes to tell me that my father, James Edward Powers, had passed. So I had just seen my dad 12 hours before that. Um, so I'm going to rewind and tell you the story of the last 12 hours before my dad had passed. I remember the day um, the girl, or just being honest, one of the girls that I was seeing at that moment, um, she must have been down there. She, how can I say it? Okay, so I remember the day as this. My girl from Brighton, Stacy, was here in Ann Arbor. She had to be at the crib. I had her car. Me and Bass is out. We rode to the Heights. Um, and I go to my parents' house, 2614 Arrowwood, Lot D. And when I pull in the lot, the car's gone. Um, I'm assuming that they're at the grocery store. Um, I pull in the lot. I see Roscoe. I see Tim. I get out. Um, this is September 2nd, 1989. I get out. I holler at Roscoe. I holler at Tim. We out there kicking it. I introduce him to Bass. And then all of a sudden, uh, we was laughing, giggling, cracking jokes, having fun. All of a sudden, I hear somebody say, if y'all don't come out, y'all don't quit making all that noise, I'm going to come out there and something. I don't know what he said. And Bass was like, nigga, who is that? I was like, nigga, chill out. That's my dad. So I went down, hollered at my dad, introduced him to Bass. I don't really remember what we talked about. We kicked it for a minute. Then we left. Um, only other part of that day that I remember is I want to say we went to the Necto that night. I'm thinking we went to how I remember it. We went to Necto, party, um, came back to the crib, went to sleep. We were staying next door to Seva on Liberty, um, 302 Liberty. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But uh, Doc calls me, Duke, your brother here. I'm like, my brother here? Who? It's like Darren. I said, Darren? What's Darren doing here? He said, I don't know. He wants you though. So I get up. I walk to the door. I walk upstairs. I think Darren had walked back out on the front porch. Maybe not. I can't really remember. But I walked up. But when I seen Darren, it was sort of alarming. It was like, dang, Darren don't ever come by this spot. What are you doing here? So I go outside. I see my mother. And immediately I knew something wasn't right. She did that thing that mothers do. And she started petting me in the air before she got to me. And I remember going, what? Don't, don't touch me. What? Mom said, JP is gone. I remember screaming. I remember to the right, going to save her, was Karen Wallace. Because when I screamed, the first person I saw was Karen Wallace. I guess after I don't know, spun around, whatever, I saw Karen Wallace. And it was another lady with her who I met, who I knew my Aunt Stella knew. She had an afro, round glasses, and I think I've seen her since then and spoke to her. And I think she told me she remembered that day, but my brother Greg was in the car. And I guess they had just left the hospital and came to see me to tell me how does I was 3 years out of high school. I came out in '86. I was fortunate to see my dad every day. We were poor, so there was no such things as vacations. So I was fortunate to see my dad every day. Very blessed for that. I speak to him. Introduce him to my man bass, Robert Wilson from Detroit. And 12 hours later, he's gone. From that, I lost 8 months of memory. My dad died September 3rd, 1989. Jamil Rashid Powers II was born April 16th, 1990. I don't remember much of anything from September 3rd, 1989 to April 16th, 1990. I've tried. Whatever my body did, whatever my brain did to protect me or stop me or to help me survive that, it's shut down. Damn near 8 months, man. And not to have a head injury, not to have been in an accident or nothing like that happen to you and you lose 8 months of memory. That's how traumatic the death of my father was. It's been 32 years to the day. If he was that's one of those things that it changes your life so. That's one of those life changing moments, and I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of them, but that was one that ripped at my core like nothing I had ever felt in my entire fucking life. And it's just so much more. Um, Please subscribe. Um, we're about to go on a journey. I am. And if you ride with me, you're about to go on a journey because this is the story of my life. Jamel Powers, born in Ann Arbor, Michigan, in 1968, at Old St. Joe Hospital, before it moved to Ypsilanti. So, Northside, Arrowwood, saw good. Um, the original Heights, the Heights. So, it's, yeah, we going down through that for real because for me, like I said, my therapist said it's going to be, my therapist said it's going to be therapeutic. And, I'm ready to get this shit up out of me, and I want to help some people on the way. It's like I said, depression, diabetes. I ain't the only one suffering from that. So I'm gonna unmask you and tell you everything about me. After I get done with this, there'll be shit, no secrets left about me. This is the interpretation of my life in 53 years being born and raised in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Let's get it.